Showbiz news, folks. What have we got today? We've got 5 or 6 subjects today. Nothing too tense, but 5 or 6 subjects. I noticed today it's been announced yet again that Starkey, son of Ringo, has been fired from The Who. And I'm thinking to me, talk about revolving doors. It's crazy. He's played with them the other week in the old Albert Hall. He gets fired a day or two later. A day or two after that, he gets reinstated. And we hear 48 hours ago, he's been sacked yet again. Turns out he's been sacked. Townsend has made an announcement saying, we've parted ways again. He said, but it looks final this time. Only Zach's got a lot of commitments, and we understand he's got lots of other commitments. Starkey has then been asked for his opinion. He said, oh yeah, lots of other commitments, but I've not left The Who. I would never leave The Who. I love the gig. I love the boys. But the management have been in touch with me, asking me to put out a statement saying that I had to leave because I've got lots of commitments, which, as I say, I have. But The Who would have come first. I'm not playing ball. He doesn't want to have to lie to the fans. They've kicked him out. That's number one. Number two, it's not really showbiz, but when we talk The Who, I think of two things. I firstly think of rockers, but I also think of mods, because they were a mod. You know, they were under the forefront of the mod revival, the mod music. They were well loved, The Who, for all they're a rock band. And I noticed something over the weekend in the press there. They've had, I wrote it down because I'd never remember it. Beach bikers get together. It's, what was it for? The Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. It took place on Bournemouth Beach. There's 1,000 of them there at least. All toffs, all dressed up, really dressed up. They had somewhere to go. They was going to Bournemouth Beach. But they're all slickered up, suits on and everything. And I'm noticing amongst the bikes there's a few, what my mates used to call flints, a few scooters. And I'm thinking, what's going on? How times have changed. You'd never have got that on the beach years and years ago. The bikers and the old scooter boys together. You might have got the bikers and scooter boys fighting one another, pushing each other's machines over. Not that the flints are machines. Anyway, they might be. But no, you'd never have get them together. But now, they're all together. As the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride. Not Gary Glitter, where did he get that from? Gary Lineker quit today, quit the Beeb, you may have heard earlier. It was all over the press this morning, all over the TV. He's quit, he's fell on his sword. He's been retweeting stuff to do with Israel. They're calling it all anti-Semitic. I think that's the word. I'm not clever enough to know what it all means, really. Is he guilty of it or not? I don't know. Has he got too much to say for himself? Maybe. Should he say it as just a sports host on that? Maybe not. But then again, I don't mind people having an opinion. But it was always going to end in tears. For the last couple of years, people have been after his head, and now they've got it. He has left the Beeb. I think he's only missing one World Cup. The season's now ended. I think he was doing the next World Cup, and that was going to be it. He's gone a little bit earlier. No doubt they put a few quid in his skyrocket at the same time. I would imagine. Cheryl Baker of the Fizz. The Fizz. No, you'll know her. The Fizz will mean nothing to you. It's normally something you get on top of your Coke or your lemonade. No, that's Bucks Fizzers was. They got stopped from using the name. They call themselves the Fizz now. Yes, she's in the Fizz at the moment. She said, I can't wait for this next 12 or 18 months. There's going to be a biopic of Bucks Fizz. I thought, it's not exactly Queen, Freddie Mercury or Elton John, is it? A biopic of Bucks Fizz? How long's it going to last and what they're going to put in there? I've got the first 30 seconds nailed on. They get the skirts whipped off. There's 30 seconds. I'll give you another minute and a half. A very, very bad crash involving a tour bus and something else. There's a minute and a half. That was the big news story in their career. Other than that, I'm struggling. Take them 2 minutes away and I'm thinking, what kind of biopic would I have a Bucks Fizz? Or the Fizz for that matter. No, it won't be for me. I won't be watching it. I can't see me watching that at all. Talking of things I'm not going to watch, I've also heard today that is it Rebecca Vardy. Rebecca, she's being looks like she's been commissioned to a Netflix series, her side of the story. So you're going to have her with Netflix. You're going to have Colleen Rooney with, I think it's Disney. She's giving her side. And I think it's going to be, rather than a fight in court, a fight over the airwaves. I'm thinking, has old Colleen missed a trick here? I mean, Disney is they're a mega company. But I think Netflix gets the more views of anything they seem to put out there. I think more people have Netflix than they do Disney. I'm thinking this is one that old Rebecca might win. I won't be watching it, as I say. Tell me what goes on. Was there anything else? There wasn't one thing, wasn't it? Well, it's not showbiz. It's not showbiz, this one, but it sort of is. It's the Don. Anything the Don's involved in for me is showbiz, because he is showbiz. You know, he creates more column inches than anybody else. We hear old Smoking Joe, old Joe there. He's been diagnosed with, is it prostate cancer? I think they said it's an aggressive form of it and it's gone to his bones. I hear straight away the Don's come out. Me and Melania wish you all the best in your cancer fight and I hope you get well soon, or words to that effect. And I'm thinking, maybe presidents have to say that to other presidents, but he's done nothing but batter Biden for 3 or 4 years. I'd have thought more of him if he'd have just said nothing. And I'm thinking, is he taking the mick? We hope you get better in your cancer fight. I'm thinking, well, if it's already spread to his bones, I would imagine there's not a lot down for him. The thing he's got in his favour is of that age now. They say it does go so much slower, so maybe he'll be okay. The other thing that he's got in his favour is he probably doesn't even know he's got cancer. They've probably not told him. Or if they've told him, he might have forgotten already. No, I'm not making fun of those with Alzheimer's and the other thing. I'm not, but he's in a bad way, Joe. I think that cancer's probably the least of his worries. Because for the last 18 months, he hasn't been completely, is it compos mentis? I think it is, I'm not so sure. Maybe I'm being hard. I don't mean to be, I really don't. But I don't know, I thought the Don maybe it'd have been better saying nothing, really. Because I'm thinking to myself, is it genuine? Are they genuine thoughts? I wouldn't have thought so. But then again, who am I to quiz? You never know, do you? Right, on that, I'll love you and leave you. No more showbiz. I'm going to do one in a minute. Old Diddy Daddy Doddy, old Sean Coombs. Listen to that one, because there's something I'm going to put you in touch with that I think's worth watching if you've not seen it. When I watched it earlier, it said 600,000 had in less than 24 hours. It's worth a watch, I'm telling you that now. That one's up next.